Hey, good evening, everyone. Hello, Diane. Hello, C. And Russell. Hello, cute kitty. Hope you guys are all doing well. So what's going on with Hay Day? It's kind of boring right now because we don't have any new events, same old events practically. We don't have an update. We don't have anything new to introduce to the game. So we're going to rehash over the game previously. Hello, H. Dale. Hello, Laura Morgan and Ro. How are you? Hello, Mary Beth. I've had, going back through comments on some of my previous videos, and I've had people, Muffin Day, what's that worth doing? We'll get to that. It's not much of anything, actually. If you ask me, did you ask me? Okay, let's get out of the thumbnail and get over to the farm. But a lot of people have been asking me things about how do you get blueprints? Where do I see all of my stats and things like that? So we're going to kind of take a tour here of a farm and the UI boards. And some of you may say, exactly what is the UI? Well, UI is the user interface. It's what gives us all these little different little pop-ups that we can get. That's a UI right there. If we want to take that a step further and take a look at what goes into the pickles, that's a UI board there. So we're going to cover some of the basic things that Mr. Wizard may show people, but they don't really understand why and what it's for. Big question I have seen of late is about the blueprints. Where are my blueprints? How do I see my blueprints? And what are the blueprints for? So we'll take a look. If you will tap on your level star, your XP star, there in the first file you can see what you get on the different thresholds on your travel to the next level. I'm going to get 20 diamonds. Whoop, whoop. That's pretty good, huh? And this is where you can see a lot of your stats. I am not real gung-ho on actually doing the stats. I do what I have to do to farm, and that's just about it. At one time, I was chasing some of them, and I just thought, no, it takes up too much time. I don't even care about the blueprints. Yeah, we're going to go to that, too. Most player visits in a day, I would assume maybe that's for helps or something. Or when you visit them through the Daily Dirt, the newspaper. But this is the one where a lot of people really need to pay attention. Expansion, upgrade materials, and you purchase your daily limit. I find that if I need to transfer from another farm or if I want to buy something, I always keep in mind where my daily limits are. As you can see here, just had the reset, so I'm back to 0. And you can, if you're transferring from another farm, go to 79. Then you can transfer 10 more and be at 89. This is the only way that you can exceed that. So to get every little count out of this 80, take it to 79 and then go the extra 10. Now mine's going to reset in 22 hours and 54 minutes. Okay, on this farm, I don't need permits anymore, but I have 2 permits. I don't know what event they came from, probably from a task event or something like that. But these will just stay here, and I don't know how much that they will give us after you have all of your land open, but they're there. They're just dead unless they give us more land. Blueprints. 15 is the max blueprints that you can store. If you're at 15 and you're doing some kind of an event, it can go over the 15. Let's take time out here. Hello, Blanca. Hello, Tessie. Hello, Mace. Hello, Cindy. Peter, how are you? Still recovering from the Bahamas. Hello, Laura. Yeah, I keep asking for that, Laura Morgan. I would like to see puzzle piece count here, and that you can continue accumulating just in case they give us more sanctuary animals. And I don't get a lot of likes. I just play normally. I don't go off seeking attention or anything like that. I only seek attention from you guys. I was like number 10, watching on my TV and chatting on my phone. Okay, and this would be considered like a UI board as well when you go to look at these. And of course, this one is where we see our valley sun points. I always look at this every morning to see what I need to do to get more spins. And I've had a lot of fuel lately, so I have not been working too hard on accomplishing more spins. Then I take a look at tomorrow. The reason being that I check ahead is in case there's a conflict with the lake, with our fishing lake. I don't want to put out too many nets on this day, only to find out I've got to use nets then the next day. So it's always a good idea, guys, to look ahead. We got any questions? Hey, if there's anybody that doesn't know what's going on, place your questions in the chat. A lot of our players here are very experienced at what they're doing. Hello, Kate Meeks. Long time no see. Peter, I can't keep up. Are you in the corner now, or have you been released? Well, we let him out just long enough to go to the Bahamas, Kate. Love the pic you shared, Miss Phoebe, on Discord, your granddaughter. Oh, you saw that, Miss Thang. Yeah. Hello, Retta. How are you? Yeah, I don't know if anybody's if all of you guys go to Discord or not, but I did post a picture of my granddaughter, my daughter's youngest kid is working with a world-renowned sculptor. He did the Stan Musial sculptors, a lot of sculptures that you see around at malls and things. This gentleman has done them, but they are making a big bear for the Boston Bruins. That bear is the Boston Bruins mascot, and they've been making that, and I like to give her a lot of teasing and trouble about it because she's been working on the bear's butt. Yeah, she's like doing the back portion of the bear, and so she's been working on the bear's butt. And the picture I showed on Discord is actually the form, and this will get the medals placed over it. And when they, I'm not sure the exact processes, but it will be transported to Boston. And I'll take a look at that bot. I hope YouTube has been removing the bots for some strange reason. Yes, I did see Retta's farm. I sure did. Look at this, guys. Isn't this gorgeous? Whoops, I got to fill one crate. Anyway, isn't this amazing? Hey, Retta, did you do this or did Wifey do it? Sometimes he lets her get her fingers on the farms just to redesign. Yeah, waiting for Retta's answer here. I got to take time out here to go check up on the Nightbot or Streamlabs. First, I checked to make sure it's on. I had to reinstall them in my control center for streaming. Checking. It is off. Darn this thing. Okay, somebody wants to test it out for me? And I will add Nightbot while I'm here. Okay, all's done. There, it's working. Fantastic. Thank you, Mrs. Thing. Because Streamlabs was off, it's probably not going to give the alert in the chat for everybody. Yeah, there we go. But back to Retta's farm. Did he tell us who your wife did it? It is gorgeous, Retta. Tell her it's fantastic. Look at that. Beautiful design. But you don't let her play on the farm other than designing it, right? It is fun, isn't it? Look at all the dragon fence he has. That's really well designed. I hope you took her out for dinner for making this beautiful design for you. Did the alert show up on the screen? There we go. Great big round of applause for Miss Thang. Thank you so very much, Miss Thang. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, let's go back to where we were. We're talking about the different UIs here on the farm. And for a lot of people that don't know, if you don't use your edit mode, you can find it under this file here. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful farm, Retta. And we'll go to settings. And this is where you can set your farm, rename your farm. And what a delayed sound. I just heard the sound pop up. She's good. She's a keeper, Retta. In advanced settings is where you would go and opt into Derby. I opted out of the Derby today because I'm still dealing with the issue with the antibiotic. It's got my stomach in quite a turmoil. So try to make it through the stream tonight. I added Retta from the boat leaderboard. If you want to give your notifications, which I don't get any of them, just my Tom notification and Derby notifications. So you don't have to get them all. You can pick and choose whatever you want. And if you want to rename your farm, you could go to change farm name. You know what? I have a pointer for this. Where are you, pointer? All right. There we go. This is where you would change your farm name. And of course, if you want to opt out of the Derby, now that I've got the pointer up there, this is where we go to opt out. I have a lot of people saying, well, how do I opt out? Okay, Kate, I don't have Facebook up right now. This is a big bonus of being on Discord with us all, is that I usually get the notification on that, and I don't have to turn it off to do my streams. My entire neighborhood opted out of the Blossom Derby. Oh, if you are in the Champions League, you will lose your place. You will go down to the next level. Okay, back to the different boards and things that you can have. Of course, the edit mode, if you want to edit your farm. And we are working with Heyday right now, hoping to get it at a place where we can purchase decos when working, when we're editing our farm. So we hope that will come through. Doubt it, because I think it's been pushed before. But we're pushing hard for that, and it's frustrating when you get over here and start redesigning your farm, and you find out that you got to go back to your farm if you want to purchase more of a fence or something. It can be a lot of trouble. Selling those crops for a penny, need to keep them moving. Oh, wow. I've been buying up for my hood since I'm not in the Derby. It kind of saves me the trouble of having to grow them myself. A little lazy. Purchasing decos and edit. I would love that if we could purchase decos. Maybe not with, yeah, we could use our vouchers and our diamonds and our coins. They're all in game, so I don't see what would be an issue that they could not plug that into the edit modes. They have their reasons, I suppose. Now, we're going to go to the town, and I want to show, I'm going to go to a different farm for this. Something happened, was it yesterday? But I actually had content creator said, go to here. This is the UI board, of course, for the town. But we actually had a content creator that said, why are names in purple? Bum, 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 bum. Ding, 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 ding. But someone had explained to her. So I left a couple of purple names here for you guys to see. You're welcome, Jessica. When the names are in purple in the town, it's for a special event. Usually you're getting land expansion, silo, and barn expansion. They only show up in purple for that. So I've got a couple of them left here, and I'm going to assign one to a building. I'm going to assign them both to a building. Okay, and I think I have one to collect over here. I do. Billy's ready to be collected. Now let's just watch and see what expansion tool that I get from collecting him. I get nails. Ooh, ooh, I love nails. Yeah. But this is the UI board for our town, and there's a lot of different functions for it, guys. You can see everybody that's there in your town if you go to all. Idle is where you're going to assign them to a building. This is where your new visitors will come in, or if you pick up visitors from your one of your neighbors, they will all show up on the idle board. So we're going to get these off of idle. And I've only got 13 visitors. Wow. I dumped all of my visitors to the dock so that my hoodies would be able to pick them up for the task. Okay, I'm going to go over and collect one. I'm not going to get very many. I forgot which farm, which hood I was in. So I'm going to pick something that'll go fast. See, these are all in white. When you have the purple visitors and they go to your dock, the name goes in white. So I'm picking up from my neighbor's dock, and most likely these could have been purple. So I'm just going to pick a couple here, and I don't think I want that. I think I see if she had, okay, she does. Have a grocery store. I'm going to take those back to my town, and then you will see how they come in. We call the Blossom Derby the Crop Help Town Mining Derby. You don't do the town task, visitors task. We always have, or they just call it train. I always tell all my hoodies to make sure that they have their town fully loaded before the derby starts, because we're fast and furious. We want to get our task all done and move on, keep playing, do whatever we want to do. My favorite quote is, get the task all done, get the derby out of the way, and then you can go clean the bathroom and kitchen. I'm going to assign these. This is where we go to assign those new guests again. I know this may be boring for a lot of you people who have advanced more, but you'd be surprised how many newbies actually go looking for instructions on how to do certain things. So I hope this will help them. Now I'm going to feed my people. So I go over to the waiting file. I call them file, tabs, whatever. And I'm going to feed them all. And you can go to the building as well. That's a lot faster. I don't have those cookies. You know what? I'll put a help on that. Now I just asked for somebody to come and help me. You keep trashing till it. Yeah, we do too. Help mining. I'll show you guys when I go back over to my main farm. I'm going to mark that one too. I can always go and have another farm fill these for me. There we're going to get, did I have somebody in purple? No. Maybe I do. See if the name shows up. No, Angela's not in purple. All done. Okay, also in our town is where we will go to our sanctuary. You have to be level 34 to unlock the sanctuary. It's always ideal that you lock the very connecting lands that go right over to your sanctuary. And I have a few items to collect. Oh, I didn't show you guys how I get those. Talking to new people now. Okay. See the little paw next to Wyatt's name here? He's going to go to the sanctuary when he's all done. After he visits the animals, he's going to leave me some gifts. This is another way you can get a lot of your expansion materials and tools. And I have some puzzle pieces to place. I don't have a lot of the animals on this farm because it's what I call my number 3. Kind of takes a back seat to my main farm. More puzzle pieces. I'm getting close to getting a brown walrus. And more puzzle pieces. Now, come on. I have a little glitch on my getting my puzzle pieces. 3 more is all I need. If I turn the pages, they don't all take. See, I have to keep going back and forth with them. Is that it? Come on. There it is. That's my little glitch with the sanctuary. We go days before getting a good task of any kind, blossom or otherwise, in this derby. Well, the thing is, cute kitty, you don't get any new task until you have completed some existing task. I know normally we get about 4 tasks, and you're not going to get a new task until one of those fall off the board. Then you'll get a new blossom task. And half the time they get trashed because they take too long. My advice on how to deal with a new player that joined our neighborhood that's been very demanding and pushy. Yeah, tell them to cool down. Watch them. Are they new this week? Okay, is this their first week in your neighborhood, in your derby? I have a rule. I won't accept anybody joining my derby or my neighborhood during a derby. Chances are they got kicked out of another neighborhood. They may not be that great of a derby player. Of course, we all want the best derby players we can get. If they are too pushy, just tell them to calm down. Hi, Bella. How are you? If they're doing a lot of requests, let's go back to the farm. I'm going to go back to my main farm, guys, now that I showed you things on the town. I didn't show you all the sanctuary. If there's any newbies here, people that need a little guidance, got to find my farm. Yep, like Russell said. Skull! Hey! How are you? It's been a long time. Laugh my ass off. Tell them to cool down. Ha ha. Nicest way of saying tell them to shush up. In Boom Beach, we just kicked them from the TF. Ha ha. Hey, Skull, so nice of you to drop in. I've been seeing a lot of people commenting that they don't know what certain things will do. Where do they find things? I tell you what, one of the biggest things that people ask me about, my regular people here, where do I find the gift station? They did not know where to find the gift station. So I'm trying to put a lot of these things together so people can have a good guide of what they're going to be doing, what they can expect. How do I make lots of money? I'm just level 45 with little money. Make as many products as you can and sell them for full price. Grow crops, sell them for full price. Take advantage of all the double coin events. At level 45, you don't have a lot of the, like the blankets, for example, so they can resell them to the farm visitors, and that's how a lot of people build up a lot of their coins. But for you, level 45, can they get diamond rings from Tom? Sell diamond rings for full price in the roadside. Come on, a lot of you guys, you can share what you have done to earn a lot of coins. Yes, that's another point to make too, Miss Thing. Thank you. Before you accept someone who's requesting to join your hood, look at their farm. See if they have a lot of dead trees. Dead trees to me is a no-no. Means that they keep selling off their saws and or not even doing things to keep their saws and axes in stock. Fishing, how much land they have open? Do they have all their fishing spots open? Take a view of their farm. You can even go to their town. Let's do it. Town's my favorite place to go. You can go to their town and you can take a look at their shops or their buildings, and you can tell how many slots they have open. So if they they're not fully expanded, then that's an indication if they are just a casual player, pick up their game a couple times a week or whatever, or if they're like a lot of us, we're all real hard-nosed players. Even though I don't set out to accomplish a lot, I'm still adamant about doing my farm daily. So that's another way that you can, look at their farm before you accept them. If you don't like the looks of it, deny them. I've denied a lot of farms because they didn't have all their fishing spots open. But now, when you set your, I keep getting somebody beeping in on me. When you set up your farm, your hood, set your required levels. I have now taken mine to 120 because most of the people are 120 and over. And it's a disadvantage for top players to have really low level players in. So you want to make sure that your neighborhood is set up to reflect what you want your team to do. Next question. Earlier, Phoebe, early you were showing a UI board for your town and village. Is that a new feature? The UI board has been there ever since I've been playing. It's at least 4 or 5 years old. They have really improved it a lot. Good question, though, Skull. Are you playing Heyday now, Skull? I would play Boom Beach, but I need somebody to hold my hand and get me started. Then I'll be able to run with it. What level is the last product and machine? Is it 120? I think it went to 126, didn't it, guys? For the last machine that we got. Our last product. I'd have to go open up my files on that to see exactly what was. The last products was the milkshakes. You think it is 126? I think so too. I don't have a... Do I have a farm where I can go show you guys? Let's see if we go here. Take a look at the machines. Well, it's not... Okay, here we go. Pasta makers at 67. And the last machine was the milkshake machine. It unlocks at 124, so it is 124. There's a couple of other products that come after, which I think is 126. Can anyone in the neighborhood accept or remove someone, or does they have to be a leader? A leader or co-leader, Kate. Elders cannot kick anyone out. What is the level we should put on a hood? It depends on what you're wanting to accomplish with your neighborhood. Like with us, we want to be number 1 every week, right? I think, wasn't it 2 weeks ago we ended up number 3? Brings all the boys to the yard. Show trashing, please. I'm not in a neighborhood or in the derby, so I can't show the trashing. I can't even see any of the tasks or anything, if that's what you're asking, Shirley. I hope I'm not missing any questions. What is the least point task you choose? Oh, 320s all the way, Asfon, and hello and welcome. Yeah, 320 all the way. Unless, of course, like with the Blossom Derby, they start at 320 and they keep going up with each person takes a task. Questions? Kate has to be a leader or co-leader. Yep. Absolutely. I can as a co-leader except with leader. You better not kick out your leader, Jessica. I think Jessica's threatening me. You're not a leader or a co-leader. Kate, if you are a very devoted derby player, I would find a neighborhood that reflects what you want in a derby. Yeah, she's threatening me. That's what I would do. Pointing out a few more things about the farm. You wouldn't do that. I know. I'm just giving you a little lip service here. You see, I'm checking my notes. I tried to make notes. Okay, one of the things that people call the little cash register looking thing over here is your shop or your market. That's how they refer to us, your shop or your market. This is where you will find all of your buildings, your animal pens, and new land or new fields whenever you get there. You know what I like to do if I'm trashing tasks? I try to take a task that I want to do first, because you don't know the number of times that I have trashed, instead of trashing, that I've actually ended up taking a task. And don't give a count, Jessica. It's been a lot. Okay, I will take a look at your town. Yeah, at least 8 times I have go to trash a task and I accidentally take it, and we lose points on that. So I try to take a 320 task first. I've trashed so many, they named it after me. Oh, they pulled the Phoebe trick, didn't they? Yeah, I have done it. And now I try to go at it a little bit more cautiously. I don't think I've ever cost this first place, though, have I? Maybe once. We have that trashing rule in my neighborhood, too many mistakes otherwise. A good tip is that, since we're doing the Blossom Derby, is to set everybody back to members. Set everybody back to a member. Do I have members? They're all elders. Okay. If you set everybody back to members, they're not going to trash a wrong task during a Blossom Derby. So that's usually a pretty good thing to do. And just have 1 or 2 mistakes come with that Fast and Furious plan. Yes, it does. Just have a couple of co-leaders who you trust to trash task as well. But usually I'm there in the neighborhood and I'll trash, and I know what everybody can do and can't do. I'm sure if you came to my neighborhood, you would say, why is Phoebe trashing that 320 task when it calls for 25 blackberry muffins? Well, it takes too long to make them, and we're fast. We want to do our task and, like I say, go clean the kitchen or whatever it is that we want to do. Now, getting back to the game here, we have the animal homes, and then we have all of our animals. This is where you would go to buy your new birds. I have to get that in. And I only have one more bird left here. I just hope I can get that bird before they do a next update. I just feel in my bones that birds are coming. I just feel it. Okay, and of course our production buildings. All of our fruit trees and bushes. I send my stacking sheet out to those in my neighborhood so they know what not to throw away. Well, we have it too. And of course all of your decos. Now your decos, this is something that we're trying to get Heyday to work on, is fine-tune this a little bit more. For example, why is that one always empty? It's never had anything in it. And I don't like that. We got to search through everything looking for a valley deco when you want one. So I'd like to see the valley decos all in their own little category. Yeah, how many times I ask you, Russell, what's the name of this particular deco, so I know where to find it in all my decos and things. It is frustrating. So we would like to see these amended, more or less. Now here's the one that we were going to get back to, blueprints. What do you do with your blueprints? Well, this is very expensive. It's a total trust fall experience. Yeah, it is. It is, especially if you want to get the Derby done fast. Like I keep saying, we're fast. All the people participating in the Derby have to be available to take the task when it's time. And you got to communicate. You got to let everybody know what task you need, or someone will accidentally trash a task thinking everybody's done it. That's happened a few times. Hello, Strictly. Love the Blossom Derby. I say Strictly and you guys call him Chaos. Okay, I'm going to put together one just to show you what the blueprints will do. I think I had one out on the farm started. I put it away already. So I don't like the trees. This is my favorite one, is the dining tables. So we're going to do, well, they call them yard decoration. So I'm going to take a yard decoration. Okay, first stage, so far, that's all I have. Didn't cost me anything to get that. How do you get those? Mostly from special events. They have them on the farm passes. They have them, you can get them whenever you are in the top 3 of the Derby. And that's another reason to strive to get as much out of the Derby that you can. Get everyone to performing so that you end up in the top 3 and get all those goodies. Thank you very much, Mr. Atina. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Mr. Aiton. Okay. Now I'm going to tap on this and we're going to be able, I'm going to take it all the way through so you guys can see how expensive they can be. What should we go for? Wood, bamboo, or metal? I think I'd like to go with the metal. Maybe create something to use in a future Valentine's deco. This is Valentine's season after all. So I'm going to keep it in pink. All right, this is going to cost me 15,000 coins. And this is one reason why a lot of us don't like this, is that they can be expensive. They're more expensive, I think, than trying to build up your Maggie collection. Okay, we'll go ahead and take it for the pink. Next step is, what kind of a base do I want? I think since I'm trying to keep it in the soft colors, I should go with the stone base and go with white. Now we have the stone. Now it's calling for my vouchers. And I do have a lot of vouchers in this farm, so I don't mind spending the vouchers. And that's how it looks right now. A lot of my yard decos, this is a part where I stop because it makes nice table and chairs to use around the farm to decorate with, you know, or in the town especially. So we're going to take it another step. Since I'm staying with the soft colors and trying to keep it looking like Valentine's, do I want to go with the wood or do I want to go with the metal? What colors does the wood come in? Excuse me. I don't like the looks there, so I'm going to go back. I think I'm going to choose the metal. This is the nice option. You can create however you want to create. We're going to stay with the white. Purple would fit in quite well, though, wouldn't it? We're going to stay with white because we're keeping it like Valentine's. Now it's going to cost me 85,000 coins. Somebody earlier was asking how they can make coins. Well, thank goodness this is something you don't get till level 71. You have to reach level 71 to unlock it. All right, so it's looking a little Valentine-y, isn't it? All right, let's take it up another level. Now here's where it gets really more expensive. I think the curtains on it adds more to that look that I want, you know, like a sweetheart dining booth or private table for a couple of Valentine lovers. So let's take it that way. Now look what my choices are. You know, actually that little teal book sitting on the table or wherever that is, it looks a little out of place. But we're going to say pink. How much is this going to cost me? There's the blueprints, everybody. That's where they come in. Is this the last one that I have? Maggie costs my taste, all my vouchers. Takes all of your vouchers and coins. I'm taking it slow, easy on Maggie. I don't care if I get them or not, you know. The special event ones I want, like the birthday, the Christmas designs, those I want, but that's just take your time. Nothing says you have to rush through Maggie. Nothing at all. I think, oh, it's telling me what my future updates are. Oh, man. Well, we're going to confirm this one. My pinks don't go together, do they? Okay, what's my next phase? Oh, we want candles. Naturally, candles will be right in line with Valentine's Day, right? Okay, we want white candles. Well, they're calling them orange here. Aha, I see the difference. It's in the little candle holder. Well, look at me. I'm level 221, and I don't care if I get Maggie's book done or not. It- they're not must-haves, guys. In few or in a situation where you need your coins and your vouchers for other things, you, Maggie's going to be there. She'll be there when you become wealthy and a heyday rich person. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the orange one because it kind of falls in line with what I'm doing. Oh, look at, there goes my blueprints again. I had 15. I've already used 3. This is going to take me down to 7. Will that be enough for the next phase? Which one shall we have? Well, I got to confirm this first, don't I? Oh, now I think the rose is kind of keeping in line with my romantic setting I'm trying to make here with this yard design. So we want pink roses or white. Definitely not yellow ones. It doesn't quite fit. It takes away from the romantic aspect. Peter, you're romantic. Which one do you think we should have, the pink or the white flowers, roses? Pink, says Roro. Zorro, hello. Pink. I think the pink ones too. I think they look more in line with the romantic setting we're trying to achieve here. Okay. That's going to take all of my blueprints. Whites are used at funerals. Oh, Bella, you're getting morbid like me. In regards to what, Peter? Maybe you might want to send me a private message or something. I don't remember it. A lot of things happen. Well, if I want to make it look like that, everybody, it's not. At least it's not taking my coins. Yes, a lot of blue. I had 15 to start to do one design. It cost me 15 blueprints. So everybody, that's what you do with your blueprints, and you can see why a lot of people don't really talk about them. I don't think a lot of people really go to the end of these decos. I know I don't, but that would look awfully pretty in the midst of a Valentine deco, right? So that is how it's done. Yeah, and the vouchers. If you send boats regularly, if you participate in all of the voucher events, you'd be surprised how fast they can move up, how fast they'll accumulate. And of course, a lot of the special events gives us the vouchers as well. I'm going to store it because I don't want it on my farm right now. So, they were talking about Maggie. Okay, we'll talk about Maggie. Hello, Maggie. How are you doing today? Let's go to the book. And you can see I don't have all my special designs done. I think I have all the houses. Okay, by accident, believe me. I didn't aim to get to do it that way. Why do you think President Snow chooses white roses? I don't know why. Okay, see, I'm not going gung-ho with Maggie. I don't have the Sunny Day Style complete. I think I've only got 2 or 3 of the trucks done. Maggie, to me, is not a must-have. Too expensive, like the custom decos. They're all just too expensive. And for people who are growing, oh, no, Peter, I did not. Don't take me there because I am just livid with the lack of attention. Yeah, I don't ask for a lot. I'm fairly complacent about things. And I think you can see that because just from my farming style, not pushy or anything, what I'm doing. I'm going to send Tom out so he's not just sitting there ticking away with nothing. I've been having Tom get juices and jams. But you know what? I better check the ice creams because I need to work on that milkshake machine. We need vanilla, chocolate, and peach. Vanilla. Looks like I'm in pretty good shape on it. So we're going to send in for peach. It's got the lowest number. I have all the birds strictly. You're going to have the chick tickets on your farm pass. I don't know on special events, like the task events, if we'll always get them. But I'll show you on my other farm in just a moment. Let me get Thomas taken care of here. I am sorry, I'm bad. I go to timeout corner. No, as I said, no, I did not get a response back about that. I did not want to give away merch boxes without having the codes for you to claim them. They did not give me codes. So, the bad thing about communicating via the internet, you can't stomp your feet and have a temper tantrum in front of them, which is what I would love to do, stomp the feet and just go totally ballistic over it all. Chaos, I'm in reverse on the birds. Okay, let's go to the farm that I said I have all the birds on. And Kate, are you still here? Thanks to Kate is the reason that I was able to get some birds so quickly. What happened was the very first week that they started with the birds, they accidentally put chick ticks on the Wheel of Fortune. I only had that on this farm here only. And I went crazy. I bought 25 of those chick ticks, and I was very lucky that I kept hitting it. I probably spent 100 diamonds doing it, 100 or more. Who cares? But I got 3 birds right off the bat. So that's why I have all my birds on this farm. Take a look here. Birds. Here we go. I have all of my peacocks, my toucans. Well, I got 3 cons here. And the little, what are these little guys called? Cockatoos. Cockatoos are not from my part of the world, so I don't really get to see much. The herons, the pelicans. See, I have every one. And how many chick vouchers do I have? I got 5. Nice story. Yep, it's because of Kate. She sent me a message on Facebook, said, Look what I got. How did you get those? So check your will. It was only on 1 out of 3 wills. I didn't check it on any other farms. Saw your, yes. Did you know I got scolded about it by some of the other creators? They would have done the same thing. Don't act all nice and honest with me when you know if you have that chance, you're going to do it too. Yeah, that's right. You should have told us. Well, I didn't. Well, number one, you should work 24/7 if you want me to report something. I can't keep their hours. They're gone by 10 a.m. at Helsinki. They're gone by 10 a.m. my time. So I have to get up early if I want to communicate with them. And Ricky's on a good time slot with them. He doesn't have to get up early to communicate. I was sad to see the dragons were all diamonds. I know. It is sad. I'm not buying them on other farms. So you can see I don't have the farm pass on this farm. Didn't get the bundles either. Ah, the diamond pack's already gone. But if you're buying the decos, I would buy them with the diamond pack because the diamonds are the normal cost, but you're getting a little freebie in there, the deco. So I suggest that you buy your diamonds and your decos when they're in the packs. And we just get that offer once a month, I believe, decos and diamonds. And you know what else you're supposed to do when you get that? In case you guys don't know it. Let me see. What else you're supposed to get? Nope, wrong one. Nope, wrong. Here we go. When you go to the diamond shop, don't forget to use code Phoebe. I greatly appreciate all the support. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And don't forget to hit that little notification bell. See where the little pointer is going up there? Hit that notification bell so that you'll know anytime I go live or I post a video. I've been going live more than I have been posting videos, all because I'm lazy. Yeah. It's been a hectic past few months for me, as everybody knows. All right, back to the farm. But here's a big problem with feeding the birds. Let's see if they'll work this time. They probably won't be fed. There's nobody to eat. Have to show you in another farm, probably. You can't feed them totally all at one time. Let's go to my main farm. Maybe I can show you there. We need another feed bucket or another birdhouse. What went flying through the air? No way. Oh. I would like to see them let us accumulate the puzzle pieces just like you accumulate the permits. They float over to your puzzle book is where they go. If I'm on the same topic as you guys. Now let's go down and check up on the birds. Oh yeah, they want, look. Okay, there's some walking around. They're hungry. They want to be fed. So I will only be able to feed like 3, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 I can feed right now. Those 4 will have to eat before I can feed them again. And look, where's with the horses? Since they have all of the areas to be fed in. Just swipe and then place it in the bucket. And I will wake them up in a minute. Now, we're going to go back over. Oh, they're still eating. All right, I got an empty feed bucket. Now I have to feed them again. 4 times that time. It's so annoying that you can't just swipe and feed them all at one time. You got to do it in shifts. Okay, now I'm not waking any of them up yet. Oh, we still have one to feed before we can feed, but and more. Come on, we need one more guy over there to clean up the bucket. Man, that little cockatoo was eating a lot. Okay, bucket's empty. Now, how many times can I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 that time. Now somebody's going to eat. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Isn't that annoying? You have to feed 2 and then the rest. Mine comes in shifts like this, and it's an absolute pain to do this. Okay, now wake them all. Then I wait and wake them all up at the same time so I can get them all pulled into the birdhouse area. I think it is so cute when one of the other birds happens to be standing in front of the white peacock when he spreads his tail out. Come on, peacock, let's go. Stands in front of it. It looks like that bird has the tail feathers. I snapped a couple of screenshots and I'll probably be posting them. Okay, anybody, we have any more questions about anything? I know there's a lot to cover with the UI boards and various other things on the farm. And if you have not joined my Discord, please do so. We have a place there where everybody can brag about their accomplishments, and it's working out quite well. We have a new subscriber, Moza. Welcome, and thank you so much for subscribing. I'm sorry that you're a little bit late because this is usually about the time that I end my stream. Does anybody have any more questions or any more comments? The bucket. Yeah. You think another feed bucket? They can do a feed bucket just like they do with the horses. See? The way I showed you, feed 3, they could put out, give us a couple more buckets and let them feed 4 at a time. Is it 12 is what we have? I believe. Okay, it's 1, 2, 15. 15. So they would need 3 feed buckets right now, and let us fill each one with 5 feedings. I need a Discord Q&A. You can ask in the main chat over there too. Hey, can you teach me how to do the... I can't. Ashfont, I cannot do the 2-finger method. When I try it, that's what happens. My whole farm moves. My whole game moves when I try it. I've tried and I've tried. No, you go to the side, then you come back again. See, it just moves my whole farm. So I can't do that. A good person to go watch is Sir Romer B. He's a content creator also, and he has a very short video where he teaches everybody how to do the 2-finger farming. Yeah, I just have to do mine the old normal way, like this. Yeah, boring. That happens to you too? I don't know how they get it to lock in place to do that. Mine always wiggles around and I can't do it. If anybody here can do it in text, tell them how to do it. I just lay all my fingers on the crop and slide them all. Oh, you do it with all your fingers? That I don't think I need wheat. I can make wheat bundles if I get too much. This will only take a couple of minutes, guys, and we'll see if we can try it again. Every time I say I'm going to shut down the stream, we always go off to a different topic. Do we have more questions while we're waiting for the wheat to grow? I think they messed up. Yeah, I think they did too, Russell. I gotta get some water. Yeah, they don't show the puzzle book when you're collecting puzzle pieces. Another minute. I can go and start filling up some machines. Try to keep even numbers here. Put 2 fingers down and spread them apart, then move, but it's not easy. Moves the whole doggone farm. I don't know if maybe some devices just don't allow you. Mine has always wiggled when I try to do other things. We're going to try it and see. Spread them apart, you say. Okay, 16 seconds. Countdown. I have cotton growing, would you believe? I ran out of cotton. It doesn't work on the phone? Okay, here's one finger. See, it's not working. Spread them apart? No. My sickle goes away when I try to do it. Should I do it? Wait, how do you do it? Nope. Won't work for me. I'm old school. I don't need that technique. I'll just do it the long way. Yeah, I'll be making some wheat bundles now anyway, so I'm going to keep going on wheat even after the stream ends. Any more questions? Anybody? Anybody in the chat here can help you, can answer questions as well? Yep, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Say good night to everybody. A great big thanks to Russell and C and Diane for the modding tonight. Great job. Thank you all I use the arthritic method of weeding. Thank you all very much for coming out tonight. And thank you so much to our new subscribers. We'll see you in my stream on Sunday. And then I will be giving away some diamonds on Sunday. I got carried away tonight. I was all set to do some diamonds, but I didn't get around to it. So we'll do it the next time. Bye, everybody. Bye, Tammy. I didn't see you come in. Thank you all for coming by.